NAB SHOW 2025, cobertura Inove TV, apoio Exxon, Fujifilm, Laua, Nissi, Panasonic, Tilta e Trevisans.
Fala pessoal, mais um vídeo aqui diretamente da NAB 2025, dessa vez do stand da Aximmetry, e eu estou aqui com o Jamie. Jamie, thanks for having us. Please explain to us all this shenanigan running around here.
Well, what you're seeing here is just an amazing virtual production solution. You know, I'm sure you guys have been on the floor. You've seen everything else that's out there. I'm sure you've seen other virtual production systems, but, you know, usually those are, you know, they're really expensive. And so this is a really, really awesome low-cost virtual production solution.
Awesome. And yeah, I saw that you guys have the green screen, you guys have the cameras, the sensors. Can you just do an overall overview? How does that work here?
Absolutely. So basically what the system is, everything is based on Unreal Engine, right? So you take your sets, you build your sets in Unreal Engine. Aximmetry is really the wrapper of virtual production. So it takes what you've built in Unreal Engine and it'll accept any camera input, any camera source, any type of camera, any type of different camera, right? Any type of tracking system. You know, if you want to use the Mars Vive, which is what we're showing in this booth, which is a great product, you could use that, or you could use Moses or Stipe. Aximmetry accepts like almost everybody's format. But the end game is, let's make virtual production easy. So, you know, I own a shop in Louisville, Kentucky. When we were looking to go to virtual production, we were looking at different solutions and we were looking for the return on our investment. And, you know, we do a lot of different work. You know, we do broadcast work, we do cinematic work, we do all sorts of different deliverables. And for us, you know, Aximmetry gave us the ability to achieve all those different formats. So it doesn't matter if you're an independent filmmaker or if you're a big broadcast studio or if you're just like doing esports. This is just a great solution for the price. I mean, for under $15,000, you can have a full-blown virtual production broadcast quality system.
Awesome. I saw that you guys are running here with the C400 from Canon.
Yes.
In the Flex Zone. Is there any reason why? It's just something like that. It's easier to set up or something like that.
Well, what's really cool is the Aximmetry folks, they figured out a way, and then they worked with Canon to get all the phys data off of this lens. So you don't need a lens encoder. So the reason why they're showing this camera today is because all your zoom and your focus data directly from the lens is going straight to Aximmetry and going into your virtual world. So, you know, this is really cool for me because you've always had to use lens encoders for this stuff. And I think it's a game changer. But once again, it doesn't have to be a Canon. It can be, you know, we use Blackmagic cameras at our shop. You know, I see folks using Aries. You know, it's a matter of what you want to use. So that's what I love about Aximmetry. It's totally open source for what you want to do, be it broadcast, be it cinematography, or, you know, being a YouTuber.
That's as awesome as we can get. But let me just be clear. So it's like a camera agnostic system, so you can use it pretty much any camera.
Yep.
But there's any like minimal requirements, like it does have to have G-Lock, SDI.
It really all depends. It really all depends which direction you go. There are solutions that have to be gen-locked. The Mars Vive system here does have to be gen-locked, like the Moses and the Stipe, those have to be gen-locked. So absolutely, you'll need a camera that has to have gen-lock. You'll have to be able to understand running black bursts, things like that. Now, there's other solutions that you don't have to use gen-lock. And that opens up a whole new world because then you can use a really lower cost camera like a Blackmagic pocket camera or, you know, a small Sony, you know, digital still camera that, you know, does video. At that point, you wouldn't really need, you know, gen-lock or anything like that. And there are some really cool, you know, lower end tracking solutions out there as well. And that's what I love about Aximmetry is they open the field for everybody to come in and play.
It's all about being democratizing the process.
Absolutely, and it is, and that's why I love their product. You know, when I first downloaded their product in 2019, it's a vastly different product than it is now. I mean, it's grown leaps and bounds, and you know, they announced this week they're doing they're working with Valinga to make a specific plugin for them to bring in these Gaussian splats in real time. And their engine is just so amazing. playing back these amazing high resolution Gaussian splats. And that's what I love about Aximmetry is they're always pushing the technology.
Awesome. So, thank you, Jamie, for your time. E continuem ligados para mais vídeos da cobertura da NAB 2025.